Crookshank will chop this out to center and throw a hit as well, but the Crunch come in again. Smith, high slot with a shot, scores! A long wrist shot from Gamel Smith opens the scoring at 4:57. And Smith with his 7th of the season to start things off tonight. Rebound still loose now in behind the Belleville net. Cleared to the line for Carlisle. Swept across. Fired toward the net and in. And Bebo lost sight of it. And a floating shot from Jack Thompson from the right point hits the back of the net, and it's 2-0 Crunch. As Crookshank's in front of the net, Sokolov shot blocked by Radish. Once again, fed to Gannett, fired on, blocked, rebound, scores! Rourke Chartier pounces on it, and the Sens cut the lead in half on the power play.
And the Sens power play continues to chug along, David. 2 for 2 last Saturday against Laval, and 1 for 1 so far tonight. And with that goal, Rourke Chartier has the longest point streak of his American Hockey League career at 7.
Belleville General Hospital Foundation, and what a play that is around the net. That is a friendly bounce for the Senators, and Jared Luco Savages has got his 2nd of the season as Hugo Alnefelt was sprawled out, and Luco Savages able to get the right bounce to tie the game.
Jared Luco Savages gets rewarded there for all his hard work. And this line of Wedman, Boucher, Luco Savages, like you mentioned earlier in the game, David, they're working hard. They're creating momentum for this team. And
American Hockey League, the league of opportunity, as Smith is going to get in, and he can't chip it by Bebo, and then a sprawling block by Dylan Hetherington. What a stop by the captain as he lays out and takes it in the shin pads with Antoine Bebo out of position. Kick it deep as he was tied up. And now Jones for Syracuse behind the net. Luco Savages on him quickly, tapped into the crease. They score! 2nd of the game for Jared Luco Savages. And the Sens are in front for the first time tonight. And what a shift on the forecheck from this line for Belleville, just creating chances. Element is back in his own zone. Here comes Sabourin, who gives him the big hit, and Element keeps them tied up, and now they've got mitts off, and here we go. Scott Sabourin and Sean Element just inside the Syracuse line, and Sabby trying to get that left hand free, and he does, and he gets a couple away. Element trying to answer back as they clinch up again and spin around. There's the uppercut from Sabourin, over the top with one, underneath with another. And this is a good tilt, and as they get along the boards, Sean Oliver and Dan Kelly jump in, and a spirited effort from those two, and smiles all around as Scott Sabourin tacks 5 more minutes onto his league-leading 114 pins. Thompson across, one-timer coming, good save by Bebo, and he got back and stopped the second, but the rebound sat in the crease, and it's a tap in on the power play to tie the game. Chartier was streaking forward, Reinhardt couldn't find him, he's got it now, he shoots and scores! Victor Lodin to Cole Reinhardt, and the Sens answer quickly.
Cole Reinhardt with goals in back-to-back games, and a nice feed there from Victor Lodin. And when we talked to Troy Mann this morning, he mentioned what Victor Lodin can bring to this lineup.
Gannett to Castles. Back down in the corner, Max Gannett has to chase. Now it's the 221s battling in the near side corner of the Crunch zone. Tapped out for Luco Savages. He scores! A hat trick for Jared Luco Savages, and the Sens have a 2-goal lead.
Now what can you say about Jared Luco Savages tonight? Just continues to go to the net, and there he buries his first career American Hockey League hat trick as a couple hats find their way to the ice.
Half a period left to go. Crunch will get it across, and they'll score. Smith to Dumont, and it's a 1-goal game. Jousted through the crease, Reinhardt could clear up the glass. Sabourin's gonna get free, and Scott Sabourin will put it in the empty net. Scott Sabourin has scored in 3 straight games, and the Belleville Sens are up by a pair late.
And a great defensive play there by Scott Sabourin, which leads to the goal, and Belleville holds on, and